The race is on, the battle line drawn for who becomes the best footballer without the ever-presence of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi hugging the list. Okay, the shortlists for the men's and women's Ballon d'Or were announced last night. As always, a few big omissions, a couple of surprise names, but lots and lots of interest. Well, Nolan is here to talk us through it. Nolan, we're going to focus on the men's Ballon d'Or first. Give us the headlines. Well, the big headline is from an English perspective. 6 players nominated from the 30-man shortlist. You have Phil Foden from Manchester City, Declan Rice after his first season at Arsenal after that £100 million move, and also England's run to the Euro 2024 final. Harry Kane, the England skipper. Jude Bellingham, probably the best candidate in terms of most likely to win of the English candidates. Bukayo Saka and Cole Palmer. But for Cole Palmer, it's been quite a remarkable rise over the course of the last 12 months. The voting period started on the 1st of August last year when he was still a Manchester City player. But what he's done since then has been absolutely incredible. A remarkable debut campaign at Chelsea, culminating in a goal he scored against Spain in the final of the Euros. Harry Kane, when it came to the Euros, maybe a little bit underwhelming when it came to his performances for England. But that's not the case when it comes to Bayern Munich. His first season at the German Giants, he scored 44 goals in all competitions in his first campaign in Germany. And as I mentioned, I think the most likely English candidate to be victorious is Jude Bellingham after what he did with club and country. His first season at Real Madrid, scored 23 goals in all competitions. They won 4 trophies as well. Who could forget the overhead kick against Slovakia in the knockout stages of the Euros? In terms of Premier League interest, we're really well represented. 10 players from the Premier League, 4 Arsenal, 4 Manchester City. It doesn't like Rodri, that man there, is probably from the Premier League contingent, the most likely to be successful. Fresh from Manchester City, winning 4 Premier League titles in a row. And he won the Euros with Spain as well. I think Jude Bellingham would probably have a slightly better hope if England won the Euros. Unfortunately, he didn't. That means Rodri is probably just ahead of him at this moment in time. Well, I mean, those are the players, but it's just one goalkeeper making the 30-man shortlist, also coming from an English club though. Yeah, and who could argue against this? Emi Martinez. He was nominated last year for it after Argentina won the World Cup. Nominated once again, Argentina winning the Copa America. Aston Villa reaching the Champions League for the first time in 41 years. They reached the semi-finals of the Conference League as well. He's also nominated for the best goalkeeper. And you think being the only goalkeeper in the main draw for the Ballon d'Or means he's almost certainly going to win best goalkeeper again, which he did last year. So, Emi Martinez, Aston Villa fans absolutely love him. Fans love to hate him, but you can't deny brilliant goalkeeper. So those are the people included. But as we mentioned in the introduction, some big omissions as well. 2 very big omissions. There they are. Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi for the first time since 2003. Neither of these men have been nominated for the Ballon d'Or. And what it means is because of the success they've had over the course of the last 16 seasons, it's only twice from the last 16 seasons they've not won it. That was when Luka Modric won it in 2018, fresh off the back of Croatia reaching the World Cup final. And then Karim Benzema won it in 2022 as well. So it does mean this year we can get a winner for the first time, a brand new winner for the Ballon d'Or. It does look like it's going to be between Jude Bellingham, Rodri, Vinicius Jr. Could be the one to get over the line. But it's going to be fascinating to see because it is very open, unlike sometimes we saw it over the course of the last 16 years when one of these men have been nailed on to win it. Okay, let's turn our attention to the women's Ballon d'Or then. Can you run us through the nominees? Yeah, so the voting period started on the 1st of August last year. So that means we include what happened at the Women's World Cup. England reaching the final, just being edged out by Spain in that final. So we've got 3 contenders here from an English perspective. Lucy Bronze, who won the Champions League with Barcelona as well last summer before joining Chelsea. Lauren James at Chelsea, fresh from winning 5 straight WSL titles with them in Emma Hayes' final season in charge. And Lauren Hemp as well. So 3 English contenders, though you think a Spanish player may get their hands on it after winning the World Cup in August. So that's the end of October when we'll find out. End of October in Paris. But we want to hear what you think. Can you get involved? Give us your top 3 for this year's competition. Men, women, or both.